Hi, and welcome back to the Heart of the OHR 2018. Right now we're going to check out Trytuges by Nathan Carr. This is a game about pirates or soldiers or, you know what? Let's just press any key and find out what it's about. How about that? That's how that works. Nate. My name is Nate Knutson. I'm a knight and I totally rock it, even at level 0. I can use all sorts of arms and armor, take a beating, and hit hard. My speed is all I don't rock at. Thrift. My name is Thrift. I am an expert at treasure finder, and don't care for much else. I'm the fastest, I guess. So wait, am I Nate or Thrift? I don't know. Wizard Beth. I am Wizard Beth Spellerby, a student at the local magic college. I know how to use all sorts of artifacts of magic, and yes, I do prefer to call it magic rather than chi, psionics, or dogansaki. I don't know what that is. Especially that last one. Alright, Wizard Beth it is. Claire. I am Claire Valiant, studying to become a physician. I'm also more religious than my roommates, attending daily mass instead of just Sunday service. If I was a man, I'd be in seminary, studying to be a priest instead. I'd better equip my glasses. I'm practically blind without them. So Nate has a fist, Thrift has a fist, Wizard Beth has a fist, Claire has glasses. Yay! And okay. Now that we've introduced ourselves to the player, on with the story. I hear there's a new evil overlord on Skull Island. Let's go beat him up. For it all breaks early? Yeah, this is definitely an OHR game. There are some sages in the kitchen who own a boat. Maybe we can borrow it to sail to Skull Island. I never wear this thing unless forced to by on duty. It's got a -4 to AG, and I need all the mobility I can get. My gold sword. I saved for months to buy this thing, mistaking it for a golden sword. In frustration, I stabbed it into this rock and ruined its 50% resale value. Have you always had these anger issues? Since I was 3, I think. I also gnawed holes in all the furniture. Good for you. Dagger get to see. Why didn't you have sheets at your bed? I like the feeling of cold steel, almost like I'm the opposite of a fairy or something. Okay. Ah yes, I have spent many a sleepless morning at this table studying. Can we take the candle? Whatever for? Resale value, maybe? Do you even listen to yourself? A single candle isn't worth anything near a coin, especially not when used, and the candle stand is a family heirloom. So, Wizard Beth, do you ever wear this dress? It was my mother's wedding dress. If I find a male ancient worthy of reproducing with who is not already mated, there is a chance of me wearing it and then passing it on to one of my own daughters. Wait, you aren't human? Do humans have black faces and luminescent eyes, dummy? Depends on where you're from. Do you keep anything... Or sorry, do you keep... Oh, what's our... do you keep anything of interest under your bed, Wizard Beth? There's a portal down there through which interdimensional horrors sometimes try to crawl into our world. And drawings of men I find attractive. Found a sleep skill orb. I've already studied this skill, so I can't see much use for it beyond maybe selling it. And it's one of the cheapest spells in the first place. And I am not in the right field of magic science to learn it, so ditto on what she said. Well, thief, what the heck? Your room is full of junk. No wonder we have rot roaches in this place. No. I don't hoard consumables, so the rot is not my doing. That gets us a Gladius from the chest in Thrift's room. Hey, isn't this my Gladius that I had in the chest in my room? No, you always had a dagger in your room. It's a good thing your class is called Thief and not Liar, or I'd say you are terrible at your job. Maybe I'll let you equip it anyway so that I can stab into things more frequently. That sounds like a threat. Thou findest the head of yon statue. I didn't do it. Who are you? Dunrick. I can drink anyone under the table. Come on, show me your moves. The beer smells awful, like yeast has been peeing itself to death. And there, oh wait. It's not a contest. What the heck? What? Oh, that's right. Rot roaches. Boom. Meep. 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 So, fighting roaches. Yep. This is what we've done here on Trytuges. Roach rot. Boom! Oh, somebody got hit. Oh, foul. Hey, if we're going to be on an adventure, I might as well bring along my favorite book. Claire retrieved the hymnal, which was under her bed. Hey, Claire, when do you plan to finish your beer? It's cider, actually, and I'm waiting for it to harden further. It's full of drawers. Hey, why are you snooping through my dresser? It seemed a logical summation that there might be some adventure useful equipment stored in it. And don't act like you aren't searching through the drawers, too. Well, hello, friend. Who are you? Don't be braggins. One time I boasted of something so convincingly that my enemy backed down and surrendered on the spot. Oh, congrats. God, I'm afraid I can't let you into the kitchen. None of these orders. Come on, soldier. We trained together. Doesn't that mean anything? Dude, soldier is my brother. He works at the castle. I'm guard. And even if I was soldier, orders are orders. Well, fine. My attitude to you is screw you too. We shouldn't leave yet. We don't have a boat. Well, beer smells awful like yeast has been peeing itself to death. Oh, wait. Okay. I can drink anyone on the table. Come on, show me your moves. Do I need Claire? No, let's just go up. Dagger or Gladius? Let me check the Gladius. You shall take the dagger. You shall have nothing. You shall have your hymnal with, what? Okay, well, fine. Just won't attack anything. Save it. Okay. Alright, is there anything I'm missing? So, Elizabeth, you ever wear this dress? As my mother, blah blah blah. You're some black eyes. Ah, goodness gracious. Says, pull it down there through which dimensional means try to fall on our walls. So that's what the approach is. Care to explain the Jurat, Mr. Hygiene? The skirt was used to be full of candles. Thou findest the head of yon statue. I didn't do it. Well, I don't know what more I should do. Have anything else of interest in your bed, Claire? Just more sheet music and religious text. Drawers. Hey, I used to look at my dresser. Blah blah. Yakety schmack. Your deal, pal? One time I boasted, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Well, you get through? No, ticket, no entry. What, ticket? Oh, maybe I gotta, okay, I think I see where I'm supposed to go. Oh, it's the things I got, sits. this? Ah, here we go. Trying to get into the kitchen to steal my food again. Not this time. So you admit you've done it before? I'm a thief. It's my job description, and barring a player with an unusual sense of humor, also alluded to in my name. I'm not even sorry. Well, from now on, if you want anything from the kitchen, you have to pay for it over the counter. If you want such a well-behaved tenant, otherwise I'd evict you all. All of us? Is she crazy? She's very much is. But there's nothing we can do about it. She's got dementia, dissociative identity disorder, and sees the four of us as a single collective being. I, for one, don't intend on stealing anything. I just want to ask the sages for if we can borrow their boat, Eartha. You don't have first-name privileges. Anyway, I'll sell the ticket to you, let you guys gain entry to the kitchen if, and only if, you defeat some sort of more local evil instead of some overlord on a distant island. Okay. Buy something, will ya? Well, what do I want? I don't know. 200. Really? Goodness gracious. That's a lot. Kitchen knife. Walking stick. Oh yeah, I probably need that for, what's her name? Clothes. Oh, we probably all need clothes. I got 4 in stock. My ex's jacket. It's a lot of money. Web palm. Fine. A lot of money. Alright, so we'll get some herbs, I guess. No harm in having a few more. Okay, good 10. That's good enough. And 40. Not worth it. Palanian. Okay. Okay, so can I go leave now? I hope there isn't a side quest in there. It's filthy. I don't think so. There are rats and bugs out there in town, so what's left is for monsters in a well. Is it fortuitous that none of the women in this town own valuable jewelry to accidentally drop down there? Speaking of which, why are there so few women in this town anyway? They find you to be creepy. Oh, well, that at least we don't have to rest in this well. But I was hoping there'd be money down there. Snail. Or log. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's sleep at the campsite instead of our rooms inside. There aren't roaches out here, and Eartha will charge us less. You're kidding? There's no roof to shelter us from the elements out here. We have electric rats, and it smells like cat urine. It's shot over my dead body. Alright. If it must come to that. Bowser, the town's been infested with dreads of late. Be careful wandering off the beaten path when you're weak. Eek! Oh. Oops. I was not planning on that. Drat! I haven't even equipped my staff yet. That's lame. Boop, 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 boop. Stop missing, you idiots. Drops out. Boom. Yay, we beat him. Still hot. Alright, Gladius, no. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Cloth, fur. Oh, shoot. I guess I need to go get another staff. Oh, good. Now she won't suck at fighting. Save it, I can. Excuse me. Darn! There's a pile of rocks in the way of the bridge. Is there anything on the other side we really need? How can we know unless we go over there? Can we pay someone to move it? Are you kidding? Those guys are unionized. No way we can afford their fees. Let's solve this the best to solve any problem. A liberal application of violence. Okay. The rocks fight back. Should we steal from it? Intervene. Great shield. Smite down. One of the enemies here. Let's see what rock sphere. Literally mindless. Yeah. Okay. So, let's talk about movies. How about the Avengers trailer? What do you think will happen in Avengers 4? I think first of all, it'll come on and make a lot of money. I think we'll see them reverse the snap. Spoiler alert, there's a snap that happened. It was pretty bad. We'll see Captain Marvel come in, and we'll see Ant-Man's in it, because the trailer says so. I feel like this is going to be never ending. Maybe we should just void. Yeah, that was dumb. Okay. Dripster. Ever hear the phrase smart as a whip? Some weapons might not be all that great for raw damage, but wizards can channel through them quite well, giving an effective bonus to intelligence. Nux back. I'm trying to decide what weapon I should buy. If you're really skilled, you can soak the accuracy penalties for weapons like axes. If you're only moderately skilled, it's usually better to stick with daggers, actually, since they're so easy to control. I'm stumped for a pun. If you're looking for implements of death or for clothing, you've sure come to the right place. Battle axe. 80 peluses for a heavy axe of war. Mace is almost as strong, but gives you more intelligence. We got one in stock. It's a little more expensive. Wizard one. Not bad. Quarterstaff. Got enough of those. Buckler, small round shield. Heater shield, blah blah blah, Scudum, yeah. Ordinary clothes, yeah. Leather armor, Doof. Mail hauberk, plate armor or common sphere. Orbrus orb, bandana. Leather helmet, pot helm, great helm, but nothing to defeat a rock. Alright, well, maybe I will take the... should probably take the mace, actually. Do I want it? Do I want it? I think I do. Or maybe I want the buckler? No, let's take the battle. Or let's take the mace. See if it hits that rock a little harder. Have a seat, Journey, and sure there's monsters what for. Equip. So let's give him the mace. We'll give him the gladius. We'll give her nothing. Okay. Alright, so let's try the rocks again. See if that mace hits a little harder. Yeah, it's a little better. Everybody else is so weak. Discuss. Okay, that was lame. Let's go see what's over here. Oh, there's that dude again. Oh, the dude again. Town's been infested with drafts of late. Be careful wandering off the beaten path while you're weak. I love the flowers, not sure why. Because they're symbol of the romance and beauty. Most women seem to like them, myself included. No, that's not it. The sentiment is lost on it. Because you have the word bee in your last name and there's bees drink flower nectar. I really should stop expecting you to have smart thoughts. Hey! Because they're plant genitals? Ew. Then you put it like that. Actually, I think he may have hit the nail on the head. Haha! I'm stomping you right in the plants. When dry, white herbs or spells generally learned by biomancers, but why are almost all the other disciplines of magic marked with black orbs? Black spells are those invented by the ancients who have black facial skin. For some reason, the only spells they never thought to invest in are those that heal, bolster, or harm a body directly. I dread these things. What? Oh. That was unexpected. Dread zip. Will you stop missing? Oh, I should steal. I stole herb. Spells I sell and potions I purvey. Act right now and buy some today. Bad part again. It's not bad. Well, I gotta give it this. There's a lot of items in this game. A lot of them. Okay. It's not bad. Wonder if I want the pesticide orb. I think I might, actually. Yeah, we're gonna get the pesticide orb. That sounds good. Okay. Is it Claire who does the? Is it, no, Wizard Beth. And Sleepy, Amorous. So we'll give Sleepy to Claire. Never mind, okay. What's over here? Bowser's house. Thieves unwelcome. That jerk! Let's not go into his house and steal his stuff. Let's just show him what it's for. Let's take out the rat. Hey, wasn't there a rat there? Somebody killed earlier. Ooh, a box. Banana thou obtained. Alright. I'm new, Trigal. Sorry. I'm new, Trytuges. Have any insights or advice to share? Not for free! The castle is the safest place against random encounters. Roads are safer than grass. The cider is good, if a little weak, but the beer is awful. Watchman, this segment of the town's wall isn't completed yet. Once we have the wall finished, then we can deal with the drat problem. Bilby Underhill. Being up here makes me feel tall. I like being taller than someone outside from the other halflings. Do you realize that the bow in your hair doesn't count towards your height, right? I don't even need to dignify that with a response. Rat? Come here, rat. Alright, let's try out my pesticide. Beep, beep. What? Oh. Yes. I'll try that again. That was pretty cool. Steel, stall herb, pesticide. Beep, 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 beep. We got a litany. Yeesh. Guard Sentry's house. We're literally paid to stop crime, so don't do anything stupid to our house. Isn't that always the way with law enforcers? Aren't you like a knight or something? I'm an agent of the King's will, which sometimes happens to be within the law. His last orders were, go kill some monsters or whatever. I literally don't care so long as you don't murder citizens. A noble sentiment, worthy indeed of the King's lofty rank. Oh. Here. Don't. There. Bert. Beer. You. Beer. Bert. Oh, come on. Bruh. Bruh. Beer. Beer. Slick. I wish I was good at stealing as you are, thief. It's hard to be great. Slick and Dunrick's house locked. Can you pick the locks, thief? I'm not that kind of thief. I pick pockets, not locks. Squee. Whoa, hello, friends. Pesticide. Chew? I don't get it. It's not attacking. Should we kill it anyway? I think that was a kissy noise. I don't think it was worth the hassle to kill it. They don't carry money on them anyway. Good point. Thou hast found us the fat loot and 100 balzoozas. Oh. King Roy should know if there's a local villain who needs defeating. We should go ask him. So your plan is just to walk up to the King's throne with a criminal and 2 magic students in tow and ask if there's anyone he wants you to kill. But of course, it's not like he's ever minded me barging into his throne room anytime I want before. The military protocol in this kingdom never ceases to confuse me. Alright, can we go up here? There's another rock in the way. Oh, okay. I get it. I don't want to fight this stupid thing again. May as well. Alright. So that solves that question. Alright, what's over here? The Grand Graveyard. Every step in the place means a random encounter with the living dead. How do they keep burying people there if it's that dangerous? At a certain point, they started just tossing dead bodies over the water. Whatever evil dwells at its core keeps turning them into monsters. So why aren't there very many undead running hog wild everywhere else? The clergy set up a holy symbols around all the waters of the place, keeping undead spawned within it from leaving. And every century or so, a bunch of knights, priests, and night priests get together and push their way as deep in as they can. Usually they drop the encounter rate from 200 all the way down to 99 before they die. And if I'm lucky, in about 13 years, I can be one of those knights. So we're not going in, or what are we? Oh, I see. That was probably a bad idea, huh? Grabby hand. Let's just pass aside. Why not? Intervene. Ow. Okay. We're gonna flee. That was a mistake. Alright. Spell. Hey, Nate. Welcome back. Hey there, soldier. How goes things? None too well, I'm afraid. This castle is still in disrepair from the York invasion, and the king's elective taxation policy isn't bringing in the funds we need. Making matters worse, our main supplier of weapons and armor has been invaded. Invaded? Well, what kind of army could possibly invade the southern dwarf mines? Ogres lack the numbers and orcs lack the intelligence. And the undead are pretty stolidly quarantined, not enough of them outside the graveyard to pose a significant military risk to anyone as haughty as organized as the dwarves, surely. Just go talk with the kings. Olaf Skullcrusher is visiting King Roy in person. That is how grave the situation is. Alright, we'll go this way then. Oh, there's a hole in the ground. Oh, there's another hole in the ground. Anything back this way? Maybe, maybe not. Unlikely. No, it's a wall. Nope. We have a backside to the castle that we're walking the long way around. Because we have to explore all possibilities. And what possibilities can we find if we go the long way around? Other than nothing but a bridge to nowhere, I'm sure. And then here we go. Oh, really? Okay. I guess we're gonna take the bridge to nowhere so we can walk back in. Yep. Okay, so let's go look and see what's down that little basement door. You should always check the back door before you go through the front door. Alright. So apparently we got nothing. Good to know. Good to know. So we shall go through this door. Talk to this person. His name is Ranger. I really wish I could be out hunting right now instead of walking around within the castle walls. You know, look at these things. Can't look at these things. Maybe we can look at this thing. Hi, things. Man-at-arms, civilians, I can't sell weapons to you. Ghost? Surely thou art not planning on stealing from the king while the fellow soldiers in plain sight. Is there a lot confiscate that the magus, his cursed curse of instability, is preventing me from touching food and by extension from ingesting it? Curses aren't real? It's all in your head. Just stop believing that you can't touch anything and you'll be able to eat again just fine. And take a bath while you're at it. You smell like you skipped out last year. Such insolence. Were you not women, I would have a mind to slap you, and were I not cursed, I would be physically capable of doing it. So, well, let's take the treasure. Surely that one, okay. That's what that is. Thou durst not take a leg of meat. This isn't an herb. What kind of freak would eat a huge chunk of raw meat? I feel like there's a message in there somehow. Mr. Garden. You young people have it so easy. Back in my day, I took a full week of sleeping at an inn to recover your HP. To recover your HP? I know, Dad. Jeez. Alright. I think I'm getting tired. I'm going to probably cut this off here in a minute. Let's just see if there's anything else of note in this area that I care to check out. Maybe it's in here. Quartermaster, sorry, but with the needs of Dad, I cannot allow the rest of you to sleep in the barracks. What? Chest is locked tight and slightly lock-picking. Start to discourage. This jar smells terrible. Okay. This barrel smells good pickled fish. Alright, do I have an item that'll recover meat? Herb. Sepia. Can herb wake him up? Nope. Maybe I need to find something that can restore Mr. Nate. Alas, what was once a mighty warrior has been burnt to ash, stirred into the soil, and now has naught to do but push up the daisies. That's surprisingly poetic of you, Thrift, but touching even. That was surprisingly coherent. I'm mildly bemused. Glad you like it, the words. I stole them from someone else. Son, why don't more of you have beards? You'd all look much the better for it. I tried getting mustache and goatee for some reason. They won't grow in. Whiskers kept getting in the way of my coffee and making it spill all over, so I shaved them off. Because I'm a woman? I don't see what the difference that makes, so I see. What? Women don't grow beards? I guess it's different for you tall folk then, on account of your dwarf out that his diapers grow a quick, rich bush of facial hair, exempting extreme accidents or hormonal problems. And Blue Boy's reason for cutting it all off is silly. Spilling liquid all over your sweaty shirt is the best part of quaffing a drink. I think he's already drunk. Banana, fish, pineapple, taffy, pancreas, lobotomy, tax exemption, bicycle, hamster, katana, savannah, fin of skunk, button, wrong, rapina. Do you have Tourette syndrome or something? You're shooting off words fast enough. I've never seen such a disorganized mind before. Would someone have scrambled it? Being random is the same thing as being funny, and it's a lot easier than being witty. I've stolen much better jokes than I've ever heard out of you, and then I butchered them badly and sold them at a discount. Fountain in his mouth, congenital, rutabaga quintessence, vermilion, Asperger's magenta, cucumber, millennium commitment, toothpaste. This fool has nothing of value to tell us. Let us leave him be. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Oh, you're the king of rough. Our mining operation is in a shambles, and all over an account of our single wizard. Are not the dwarven weaponsmiths some of the greatest enhancers in the land? Enchanters, yes. Combat casters, nay. By crevens. I fear that I cannot field any of my mine. As you've surely seen, my wells are in great disrepair after the last major arc attack. Between those, I've seen to wander the adjacent overworld tiles to keep wandering monsters at bay. The small number to guard the town, and those working to repair infrastructure, not much remains. Yo, Kings, do you know how, or do you how do? Huh? This is gonna hurt. Good things I'm all the way back in the back. Ugh. Who are these clowns? This is Sir Nate, and what appear to be random hangers-on from the local tavern. He's a talented warrior, but lacks the social graces becoming a proper knight, so I mostly leave him to his own devices. Sorry if we came in at an inconvenient time, but my friends and I need some sort of quest. Any local villains in need of a good overthrow? A casual warrior, a wizard, someone wearing not quite clergy vestments, some sort of smelly hobo. If I'm not mistaken, do these four not greatly resemble a standard-issue ragtag group of misfit adventurers? Wizardbeth doesn't smell like a hobo. Those are her spell components. Ignoring the outburst from the man dressed in rags, your observation is quite keen. I had a good sense that Nate would be an adventurer back when he was born with blue hair, and it seems that today he's brought the rest of a party with him. Nate, you want an adventure, right? Your two spellcasters and your hobo are assigned to travel south to the dwarf mine fortress of crafting and oust evil wizard who has taken hold of the place. Be very wayfarers that he wields some eldritch forces that might actually not be magic as we know it. Among other things, he can pull rabbits out of silk top hat. Magus Devuni has also been known to utter curses against those who have previously tried to best him. Wizard Devuni, he's the most famous dropout from the Magic Academy. He was mostly known as the Haggis Magus and insisted on the rhyming pronunciation. He was expelled for unethical use of intestines. Curses are false anyway, all headology and thaumatology. Be that as it may, be on your guard. This guy has bested a good dozen dwarf warriors, and my own knight surge eats a lot. I can't spare much, but I will supply your party with 4 daggers and 2 spears. Doubtless you'll find use for all of them. Every little bit helps, thanks much, Your Majesty. And I'm giving you the main pass so that the dwarves guarding the entrance will let you in to begin with. Okay, well. Beware of that foul magician, his bitey little rabbits, and worst of all, his terribly prepared haggis. The sooner you can restore the trade route with the dwarves, the better. Alright, I think we're going to save that when we can. Can we? Can we save somewhere? Yes. Okay, we're going to quit here because I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. But this is Trytuges by Nathan Carr. I like this game. This is actually really cool. This is one of those games I think I'd rather play without the video because I'm trying to do all the dialogue. I'm not really getting the story. I'm trying to keep track of my voices more than I'm worrying about what's happening. But I think the writing's really well done. I think it's actually way better than I expected it, to be honest. I don't know if that's good or bad. I think the graphics there from an asset set, so I think they're Nathan's actual art style, but I think he's done pretty well crafting the story. I do wish there was more going on with the interaction. Specifically, I'd rather see a complete area. It's a good start. So we'll see what happens with it. I'll probably play more later, but I gotta say, I think it's kind of cool that the game recognizes that my 2 heroes have fallen, and I gotta figure out how to wake them up. So it seems like it really goes for the authenticity that a lot of games skip. So I think that's actually pretty cool too. So I am gonna probably play more of this on my leisure sometime eventually. Whether I do more recording or not, I don't know. I think it's one of those games I'd rather just enjoy, not to worry about all the voices. So anyhow, good job, Nathan. Good job. Alright, until next time, we got 2 more games left to play. You Need a Hero and Zalag, I think, are left. So I hope to finish them soon so I can get these uploaded. And I'm also working on my theme song. I'm sure by the time you're watching this, I already have it recorded. And you've probably already seen it a bunch of times. Probably are sick of it by now. But yeah, I want to give some thanks to Kyle Crack for putting that together for me. That was just kind of a thing I did on the whim. Thought, hey, I should do a theme song, and so I asked Kyle Crack to record it, and he did, and it's pretty good. It's short, but it's good. So now I'm waiting for the instrumental, but again, I think that's coming soon. By the time you watch this, it should already be here. Anyway, I'm rambling. It's a good game. So see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.